$1.50 that this phone is going to fall at some point before I finish here today. Really excited about what's going on. Hope we have a lot of people that are going to, we're going to give it a couple of minutes, let our friends over on Facebook jump onto the stream. Again, look at this great production team behind us. I'm going to pretend like I'm at the Oscars, and I'm going to be through the course of the day going back. We're going to do some backroom interviews. So, again, I don't know who's on, if anybody's on. I hope you're on. If you are on, we're glad you're on. Great day today. I'm standing in the middle of the boxing ring. A couple of days ago, I was in this boxing ring when there were some young men in here sparring with one another. We're going to have that happen tonight. We also have Jamie Miller, who is from the Wildwoods. I've had the honor of knowing her since she went to grade school. She doesn't remember me knowing her since grade school, but I actually technically married her off, but we'll explain that as well. How are we doing in Facebook world? We're getting close. Do we have any visitors? Anybody's looking at us yet?
Got about 20 so far.
Hey, 20. Now, can they hear me right this second, or I need to work my way to the microphone? Well, I need the microphone. So this is how sophisticated we are here today. I get a microphone dropped. Do we get can I have like ja-ja-ja-ja-ja-ja? My favorite microphone drop. You know, I was really wanting to do this like who's that guy? Ed Sullivan. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you tonight.
I had to roll my sleeves up. My button got
Here we go. All right. Now I'm happy this makes it official. I don't know if y'all understand the significance of this microphone, because this microphone is a true let's get ready to rumble. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Lynch from the Lunch with Lynch Foundation, and I'm here tonight to do something special, something that we have never done before, something that we really haven't seen in our community, and I hope that is a very, very successful virtual fundraiser. Today we're here for 3 reasons. 4 reasons if the first reason is to raise money for cancer and to raise an awareness for cancer. We're going to honor Jamie Miller. Jamie Miller's from Wildwood Crest, but now lives offshore, married to Ron Miller, a hero in our community, a police officer for Middle Township. We're also going to honor Mary Kane. Mary Kane is a teacher. She has well over 40 years of teaching experience. For the last 30 or so, she's been at Wildwood Catholic Academy. She is so beloved. Unfortunately, because of where she is with her treatment, she's not going to be able to be here with us tonight, but we're going to have some great friends of hers that are going to come in as well. And most importantly, Britt's Pink Hair Project. What is the Pink Hair Project? Well, if you know Britt, we don't have to explain why it's the Pink Hair Project. She was a colorful woman who lived and walked her own beat. She raised 4 beautiful, beautiful children, and her husband, Jimmy Maschio, who is working the soundboard right now. His band tonight, Colt Tide, is going to be introducing 6 songs. So we've never done something like this before. We're trying to raise some money. The only way we're successful tonight is by you. So anyone that's watching, we hope that you donate. If you see the link, there's the GoFundMe link. You can also go to my Venmo, which is Johnny Wildwoods. You can go to Johnny Wildwoods. We have friends that are on Instagram. I hope that, $5, $10, it adds up. Normally I would do Freeze-A-Palooza. Freeze-A-Palooza in the past helps us raise close to anywhere between $50,000 to $75,000 every January. Since we started that, we've raised over $310,000. So we know we're not going to get those kind of numbers, but anything that you can do to help us, help our local community, would be a wonderful thing. Now, I'm going to ask our first guest of the evening, who I'm very, very excited that she would come here today and be a part of this. So I'm going to put my mask on, And I'm going to ask that Jamie and Ron, if you guys could come enter the ring right here at No Limits Academy. So. Come on, Ronnie, you can do it. Well, welcome. Jamie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I know we talked a little bit earlier. We're gonna keep our mask on, but I know through this you're soft spoken as it is anyway, and I know that we've both been vaccinated, and you're going to feel comfortable yourself to take your mask off. So we want everyone to see that beautiful, beautiful face of yours. And so first of all, we all know that you're Jamie. Could you just tell us a little bit about where you're from and how you called Cape May County home?
Sure. Jamie Miller. I'm originally from Wildwood Crest, New Jersey. Grew up there my whole life and moved out to Cape May Courthouse when I met my husband. So.
And where did you go to, like elementary school, middle school, and high school?
Crest Memorial, Wildwood High. I went to Rowan University to get my bachelor's degree, and I've been working with Citibank for the last 16 years. That's awesome.
And kind of what do you do at Citibank?
I'm a treasury sales account manager. Kind of hard to explain what I do. I manage cash for large corporations locally and internationally.
Well, if I had large amounts of cash, I'd give it to you. I'd let you manage it. So who's this handsome man to your right?
No, I'm kidding. This is my husband, Ron Miller.
Ron, as I said, in this day and age, we got so many great heroes in our country. We have, especially those, let's say those that are fighting cancer. We have the doctors and the nurses and the people that are working diligently and hard to try to find cures. You do something pretty heroic. You're a member of what?
Middle Township Police Department.
And how long have you been a part of the police department?
Almost 20 years now I've been in law enforcement.
And, if you could sum up what it's like to be able to give back to the community in the way that you do, what word would sum that up?
Kids, they're the most rewarding, giving back to the community, coming out and working with them in the playgrounds, tossing footballs, playing basketball, just getting them to see the brighter side of law enforcement.
And I wholeheartedly believe, I'm a huge fan, advocate, and a friend to law enforcement in this community. And kids is a great answer because this facility where we're at right now is a safe haven for children here in Middle Township and really beyond. And what Josh and his team has done here has been unbelievable. So we're really, really honored to be in a location where our focus is children. So, Jamie, now the reason why we kind of got you here because you've been very vocal, not only to with me, but with other young women in the community. Could you tell everyone what type of cancer you have?
I have triple negative ductal breast cancer.
And listen, you told me I could ask you this question. How old are you?
37.
And is this an unusual diagnosis to have at such a young age in my book?
It's actually not. It happens for women of all ages, so it's really not uncommon.
And that's what I wanted to ask. So women of all ages, when should women really start paying attention to their body, especially when it comes to breast cancer?
Always. I mean, I think it's important once you become a woman to do regular checkups. The minute you start going to a gynecologist, have them regularly check your chest. And when you're in the shower, you should, know your body. And if you feel anything unusual, you should certainly get it checked.
And when you knew, did you know that something was wrong, or did someone in the medical field know something was wrong? How did you know that just something wasn't correct?
So I had a genetic testing done, and I knew I carried the gene for breast cancer. I had no signs or symptoms. I was regularly getting checked, and I woke up the day after Father's Day, and I had excruciating pain across my chest and a large lump in my right breast. And from there, I have been seeing the doctor ever since just to get it, corrected.
And how long ago was that?
That was June 20th of 2020.
And I'm assuming this is a ride that you would not wish on to anybody.
not my worst enemy. Never. It's horrible.
Well, I think those of us that are friends with you on Facebook, you aren't shy about hiding the road that you traveled, and no one handles cancer beautifully. It's not a beautiful thing to go through, but you did. You showed courage, you showed strength, you showed fortitude, all the certain things in life that you never want to be defined by because of cancer. But you certainly have done that. If you have a message for those out there, especially with what you've been through, what is your words to our community?
Just be comfortable in whatever you're going through. Don't let cancer define you or take your worth from you. It's certainly hard, but you are bigger than this and you will beat it.
And there's so many people in our community that have, and y'all are kind of almost like a club that you don't want to belong to, but you've really had a lot of strong women in this community help you on this ride, does it not?
Yeah, I mean, everyone from women that have gone through it, that haven't gone through it, have been, and men, everyone in this community has been so supportive of my journey, others' journey, and without the support from others, I don't think I would have been as strong as I am.
Now, I know you come from a very strong family. You come from a very big family, a very proud family. You have a husband that is just absolutely dedicated to you even before all of this has happened. I think your entire family and the community that has supported you, because we've had a great support team from them. Here's a good opportunity to maybe say thank you to a lot of people that love you, support you, and just want to give you a big old hug and tell you everything's going to be okay. And you're just again, I hate to call someone an inspiration because of being defined by an illness, but unfortunately that happens. And I love you. I always have. I've known you since you were a young girl, and we used to do the bridal fair together, and you would dress up in all of it. I used to MC the bridal fair, talking about having a fun gig.
Before I wanted to be married.
Before you wanted to be married, and you're just as elegant right now as you were when we did that. Gosh, 10, 15 years ago, probably. So, something you'd like to say to family and friends?
I just want to thank everybody for, being there for me, the ups, the downs. I certainly could not have gotten through this without the support of everyone. I love you all. You've been amazing. Thank you for all that you do. And thank you, everyone, for supporting such an amazing cause, not just me, but for supporting cancer patients, survivors, and fighters out there. We really, really do appreciate it.
Ron, one word. What do you do to describe your wife?
True warrior.
That's 2 words. You're a warrior.
That's why she's the bank.
This is awesome. We have a fun night ahead of us. We have Jenny Higginbotham that's going to be coming in. As a matter of fact, Higginbottom. I said Hiddenbottom only because her husband's hiding behind those boxing gloves over there. Jen has a beautiful story of survival that has beat her cancer, and then we have some friends of Mary Kane coming in, and we have an agenda of some stuff, and I'm really blessed to have a good friend here to start this night off. He's from Cape May Courthouse. He brags when you ever say, "Hey, where do you live?" And he goes, "Over at the zoo." So John lives right over to Johnny. And Johnny, you ready? You ready to kick this right? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting at home, if you're having an adult beverage, or I said, you know what? This is kind of like a beef and beer. We provide the music. You at home provide the beef and the beer. So with that said, I don't know how many times I've had the honor to introduce you, great musician from our community, especially down here at the Jersey Cape. So if you're sitting at home, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one, the only, Behind the Beautiful. Let's get it up for Big John. God bless you.
I was going to start with a different song, but this is an old one I wrote and it popped in my head. Walk on the beach with a scarf and some gloves as the waves crash on snow-covered sand. The weather is cold for this beach town in winter. The boardwalk's deserted, there's no one around. Since there's nothing to do, we can just rent a movie. We'll order some food from the only place open. Tonight we'll go out back and we'll build up the bonfire. Find a girl to hold close and be more than just friends. This time of year, when everyone's gone and boredom brings us together, we'll make the best of it, be our own scene, and wait for the summer to come. This town is small, but it's all that we've got. Yeah, tomorrow at school, we'll make plans for the weekend with the usual crowd from class. We'll figure out how to make these nights pass away. Such a frivolous manner could last us through the spring. This time of year, when everyone's gone and boredom brings us together, we'll make the best of it, be our own scene, and wait for the summer to come. This town is small, but it's all that we've got. Wasting away, wasting away. All we want is action, something crazy. This time of year, when everyone's gone and boredom brings us together, we'll make the best of it. We'll be our own scene and wait for the summer to come. This town is small, but it's all that we've got. It's an old one. Thanks, guys. Give if you can. The love is appreciated. This is a new one. This is it. The captain's diary. memory of the tempest storm which bore your name and cast me out to sea. Marooned upon this island on the edge of the unknown, washed up on the rocks, spit up from your undertow. Pages written with reflections of memories. I drink to lows, leave me stranded. I am better on my own. Please don't feel the need. Leave me abandoned. I am better all alone. Please don't rescue me. Take this ship, sail it on your open skies, and lead me to the gods that sleep in silence. Haunted by the light, piercing nighttime sacred skin. For every spot I see recalls the sky. I'll never sail again. Pages written with reflections of memories. I drink to lose. Salt-stained freezes read consistent, screaming out to you. Leave me stranded. I'm better on my own. Please don't feel the need. Leave me abandoned. I'm better all alone. Please don't rescue me. Pages, tears, and reflections of memories. I'm drinking, screaming, leave me stranded. I am better on my own. Please don't feel the need. Leave me abandoned. I am better all alone. Please don't rescue me. Leave me stranded. I am better on my own. Please don't feel the need. Leave me abandoned. I am better all alone. Please don't rescue me. There's a lot of yelling in that song. I should do that one last. This one's more laid back. Another new one. This song's called She's Got My Heart Tonight. That girl, she got a sharp wit and nothing to lose. She got 1,000,000 miles locked under her shoes. And man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. She got a way about her that can lift your soul. And her face so pretty, make you lose control. And man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. But she's leaving town in 24 hours. Gonna pack her bags, stop by the bars, and head out on the road to catch a red-eye flight. I gotta tell her something good enough to make her stay. Anything will do, just one more day. Man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. She gotta look so cool, it could take all day just to put into words how you feel that way. And man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. She got a quick temper and a quicker smile, make you feel all nervous, make you wanna hide. And man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. But she's leaving town in 24 hours, gonna pack her bags, stop by the bars, and head out on the road to catch a red-eye flight. I gotta tell her something good enough to make her stay. Anything will do, just one more day. Man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. But she got a love back home, wants to run back to. Got a guy somewhere, probably got his heart too. Yeah, she's leaving town in 24 hours. Gonna pack her bags, stop by the bars, and head out on the road to catch a red-eye flight. I gotta tell her something good enough to make her stay. Anything will do, just one more day. Man, oh man, she's got my heart tonight. Oh man, she's got my heart tonight. Oh man, she's got my heart tonight. All right, so I'll do one more, and this song's called Over. Lay a guard around my heart, draw a line and paint it thick, raise a wall to hide my secret memories. Just promise me you'll never look. I'll mark the silence, never break. Make believe that I can cope. Try my best to shield the way I feel and keep on lying to the girl I love the most. But every time his lips touch yours, I fall in love again. He holds you close, and all I see is you. And every night you spend wrapped up in his gaze. From across the room, all I hear is you telling me that it's not over. Shining more than I expected. This weathered skin is frail and weak. Truth be told, if you threw a glance my way, I would crumble beneath the thought of you pressed against my cheek. But every time his lips touch yours, I fall in love again. He holds you close, all I see is you. And every night you spend wrapped up in his gaze. From across the room, all I hear is you telling me that it's not over. I my hand and moving on, but it never seemed to fit. No, it never did. I made an honest run at being real and letting go, but some things just won't fade. No, you never will. And every time his lips touch yours, I fall in love again. He holds you close, and all I see is you. And every night you spend wrapped up in his gaze. From across the room, all I hear is you telling me that it's not over. Thanks, guys. Give if you can. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right, so I was told that nobody heard me on what I was saying down there. And basically, what I was just saying is sometimes you're going to hear some applause and some noise in the background, and that's because of our families that are here watching this today. Also, what's really special about what we're doing today is we're doing it from the safety of your own home. There are some restaurants and bars in the community that were willing to do this, but with COVID and practicing, safe distancing and just being smart, that our inaugural kickoff, for the Pink Hair Project, Britt's Pink Hair Project, that let's just do it in the safest zone that you can do it in, and that's here inside a facility within the community that fosters children to come in. So I know that Josh and his guys are going to kind of make their way down. But what I would like to do is I would like to introduce two of the most handsome kids in all of Cape May County, Liam and Owen. Come on up here, Liam and Owen. I got Liam and Owen. Come on, guys. Look at these. Look how. Oh, there goes the camera. Oh, action photo. Can you just put that up on the? As you can see, we rehearsed nothing here today. It's going to go the other way. So that's our instrument. Come here, Liam. Come here, Owen. Why are you here today?
To support my mom.
Absolutely. And are you here to support your mom as well?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to look this way. What camera are we at? We're right here, so we're going to look right over there at this camera. And wow, look at your mom. She's over there multitasking. Now, your mom has done something pretty brave, hasn't she? And what was that?
She fought breast cancer, I think.
Yep. And were you guys a real big help to help your mom and dad when she was going through all of her treatment?
Yes.
Yeah. And like, how proud of you are you of your mom?
Very. even more varies than him.
So you're double very. Okay, well, I'm triple very, and I'm not even a kid of hers. So third berry. All right. So would you do me a favor? Would you say to people, hey, please donate money to this fundraiser today?
All right. Please donate money to this fundraiser today.
We could really use the help.
We could really use help.
Mr. Lynch
Mr. Lynch
is begging
is begging
for money
for money
so that
so that
we can
we can
give it
get it
to people
to people
fighting
fighting cancer.
So that's what we have. Another thing, Christine Granero had just said to me, she goes, there's a button on there that you can look on your feed that says share. And we'd love for you to share this. If you share this, I'm going to do a grand prize. My grand prize we've got some prizes. If you've seen it on my 700 posts I've done in the last week, our grand prize is 2 tickets to the Barefoot Country Music Fest that's happening on the beach. Yep, you can go barefoot on the beach. And we got a couple of cowboy hats. We got some Wildwood shirts, and we're gonna have some other surprises with that. So at this time, I would like to introduce your mom and dad. Would you like to introduce your mom and dad for me?
Yep. Introducing Mark and Jen Higginbottom.
Come on in. So we have a theme here. It's not a part of it is a great theme, and then the other part isn't a great theme. The great theme that we have is, sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm a sergeant at the Middle Township Police Department. I work with Ron Miller.
All right. So in a time of need, who is the cooler head of the two?
Me.
Oh, you're the cooler head of the two.
Oh, I comb my hair every day.
All right. So, Mark, you and I, we became friends at your benefit, at Jen's benefit. Was one of the funnest benefits. I've been a part of over 400 benefits in the last 20 years that has raised close to $3.5 million in our community for people battling some sort of life-threatening illness. And we were over at Menzies, and we just absolutely rocked the house, didn't we?
We certainly did, John, and we couldn't have done it without you.
Well, it wasn't me. You know who it was? It was your friends. It was amazing. I could have sold a lead pencil without any lead in it for probably $900. I mean, it was amazing how the community came up for that. The downside of the connection with Jamie, that you both have fought or are fighting breast cancer, correct?
Yes.
And what you have been, and Jen, I know we've talked in a while, so I'm not sure. Where are you in your fight with cancer right now?
I am happy to say that I'm done. I had my last cancer surgery in November of 2020. So I was a year from chemo in February, and I feel really good.
What is your words of advice to Jamie and people like Jamie that go through this battle? And I know it starts with a kiss and love, like you just sent to her. What is the message?
Just keep fighting. Have a positive attitude. Just know that we all love you and we're here to support, and that's what gets you through.
How important is the power of community?
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beyond what I ever expected. At our benefit, I was just kind of blown away at everybody that came out and supported, and the community has just been amazing. Everybody is very supportive.
I think what I've learned the most and what I love the most about when there's someone in our community with some sort of life-threatening illness that needs the help and the support of the community is the stranger. There's just people that randomly leave things on your doorstep. A check comes in from someone you don't know the name. It's humbling, I would have to say.
Absolutely. That happened to me so many times I can't even count, and I feel as though, it's so hard to thank everybody individually, but, we do want to say thank you to everybody for your support. We couldn't have done it without the community, and without our friends and our family and my husband, my kids, and.
And I think that's why we invited you here today, because we wanted to give you that opportunity to say thank you. There's so many people to think that you don't even know who you're supposed to think, and it's awe-striking, and it's just amazing what the community does. So with that, just know that you always have the love and the support of this fantastic community. And I wanted to tie you in with this segment because your boys come to this gym, do they not?
They do, yes.
And you guys learn how to be a better person, how to respect your body.
Learn how to get our energy out more.
You learn how to get your energy out more, which I'm sure since you appreciate. And Mr. Josh, he's a pretty awesome guy, isn't he?
Yes.
So I think what we should do, why don't you say, hey, Josh, come on up with us.
Hey, Josh, come up.
Coach
Come-
Josh.
Coach Josh.
Coach Josh.
Here he is, Coach Josh. Hey, everybody. Talking about another hero. There's so many heroes in our community. Our community is the most unbelievable place in the world, in my opinion. And I know I've been seeing some of my friends down in Georgia and all, and I love my roots. I love where I'm from. I love my Southern heritage. But I tell you, I'd love for my friends to be able to spend a year in our community here in the southern tip of Cape May County. There's nothing like it. What inspired you to do this?
I think, John, you said it perfectly. Cape May County is a special place, and I'm born and raised here, and I don't plan on ever leaving. For anyone who really experiences Cape May County, you know what we're talking about. It's special, and people come together, and, it's an old cliche, but they say it takes a village to raise a child, and if you're from here, you experience that village every single day. And has been the motivation behind the creation and founding of No Limits Academy.
And I think, I came over here. I had a Wildwood police officer pick me up in a patrol car. I thought I did something wrong. He goes, come on, you're going with me. He drove me out here. And I mean, I left saying, I want to support this. I want to be a part of this. Explain, I think, a little bit of who it is you're trying to reach and why you're reaching them.
Yeah, No Limits Academy is a boxing and youth development center that targets all children in Cape May County to ensure they become stewards of our community. Most simply put, John, we help kids become the best version of themselves. And we do that, and we're able to do that because we have this incredible team of people that really share our passion for wanting to help kids. So before I go any further, I got to give some special shout outs if that's okay.
Sure, absolutely.
First and foremost to my wife. This is obviously a very family-centered night. So my wife, who's at home right now with my son, Luca, and my daughter, Lila, thank you, hon, for allowing me to follow this passion. Very next in line is the Von Savage family over in Cape May. Dave and Claudia, if No Limits Academy had godparents, they would be you two. We are forever indebted for you to both of you. Right down the line here, our attorneys, Tony Monzo and Lindsay Newcomb, you guys have given us so much of your time and energy, and the children here are forever grateful. I have a little bit of a list, so let me do this, all right? Christy Casiello, if you guys don't know Christy, she's the one that's always running all over the island in Wildwood doing her thing. She has a very big entrepreneurial spirit. There she is over there. Give her some love, please. Now, she's my right-hand woman. My right-hand man is Cesar Santiago. He's cut from a different cloth. He can fix anything. They don't build him like him anymore. So give some love to Cesar, of course.
Can I give him some love for the microphone? He was up on a 15-foot ladder running this thing here. So, buddy, you rumble. That is for sure.
And then right there next in line is my assistant co-head coach, Delano Richards, a.k.a. Panama. Don't give him the mic. He won't stop talking. And then my entire board, Kristen Morby, who's a manager of NBC Sports. She's our treasurer. She's incredible. Shane Adams, who's the GM of Cape May National. We actually have a golf outing tomorrow, and we're super excited about that. And then, of course, Will Robinson, who's the sergeant. I know you know Will very well.
Very well.
He's a sergeant in Avalon, and he's doing big things for us behind the scenes. Right line, Katrina Peterson. She's our director of social media and our chief creative officer. Our members, as you mentioned, thank you guys. Our members are a huge part of what we're trying to do because it does take a village to raise a child. And one of our village members, Sergeant Nino Casella from the Wildwood Police Department, he doesn't have a whole lot of extra time, but that little bit of extra time between him being a sergeant in Wildwood and raising his son. He's here, on the front lines with us every day. So a big shout out to Nino. And of course, the guy that you talked about earlier, Joey Grunlock, who's leading the Wildwood K-9 unit. He's been a huge supporter of us from day one. And then we also have not just people that donate their time and energy, but also people that donate money, which of course you can't operate unless you have it. So we have two special donors, Mike Provenza, who's a huge donor, and Charlie Hook. You guys have gone above and beyond the call of duty with respect to donating your financially and helping us do our thing. I'm almost done, John. I'm
No,
almost
you
done.
keep going. This is
Guys,
your
this
floor.
is, like, Keith
Literally
Palak,
your floor.
Keith Palak, we have a No Limits Performance Center, which is actually in the works. We're super excited about that. Keith Palak is also in law enforcement. There's a huge law enforcement. And speaking of law enforcement, I got to give a special shout out to Chief Lusner. You guys don't know Chris Lusner. Guy really gets it. Any police department would be lucky to have him heading it. He understands the physiological changes, trauma to the brain. He understands the developing adolescent mind, and he's really trying to drive real change in Cape May County, and he doesn't do it alone. Lieutenant James Loftus, Sergeant Mark Higginbottoms, who's over here to the right, and of course Julio Woman. They're unbelievable, and since the summertime, 1,000% behind us. Momo's done incredibly supportive, and of newest village members, Dave Bradshaw, if you know, years into helping us accomplish our goal. So I'll end that together, and it actually linked you and I
To be better stewards in our community and your commitment to community. I said, let's see if Josh will let us do this. We wanted to be able to give you a platform. We're about the soul. We're about being your body physical fit. You can't see behind me, but good grief, man. Look at all the service flags, And one thing I didn't bring up, what do you do?
10 years, and I teach psychology and sociology. So I'm really immersed in the world of psychology, and I have a real passion for, the developing mind. And everything in this academy has been well thought out. I mean, we've been in this building for about 11 months, but this is 10 years in the making. I have a good friend named Dave. He knows who he is out there. Him and I have talked about this for a long time. Caesar, Chrissy, I mean, the list goes on and on. And even though I spent about 5 hours naming people to thank, I probably missed another half. But everything is calculated. We're very red, white, and blue. A lot of our kids, college may not be the answer. So we want to make sure that we're opening doors and windows for those kids. Military is very important to us. The 5 branches. We have chats with local Coast Guard personnel that come in. We have connections with the Navy and with the Marine Corps. Several of our kids have already signed up for the military. We want to make sure that we provide kids several avenues post-high school to ensure we raise the bar and we give them every opportunity to succeed. But what I got to tell you is, what I think separates us a little bit is that we don't enable, we empower. And that's really important. We hold our kids accountable. It's a beautiful facility, but it's on the kids. We don't have a cleaning service. We don't mop. The kids are in charge of cleaning. The kids are in charge of taking the initiative. The kids are in charge of keeping this facility the way it's supposed to look. And we really believe in that, the ability of empowering the next generation of children.
And I witnessed that firsthand the other night when we were in here. Caesar didn't tell the young man to go get the bucket, fill it up with water, and start wiping down these mats. This kid just went over and started doing it. So you're instilling leadership, sense of pride, and community. What we really wanted to kind of add to this a little bit is, I know you got some of your athletes here tonight. Yep. That, hey guys, come on in the ring real quick. Let's give these guys a round of applause, huh? I'm gonna do a real quick couple of questions to you two guys, and why don't you come right here? So tell me your name.
Juan Garcia,
Where are you from?
Cape May Courthouse.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Kane University,
Awesome. Where'd you go to high school first?
Middle Township High School.
And what are you studying at Kane?
Right now, criminal justice.
So when you grow up, you want to be in law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
If you could do one thing to change the world to make it a better place, what would you do?
Open up a gym like this.
That's strong. All right. What's your name?
Jesse Garcia,
And where are you from?
the Villas.
Okay. Where'd you go to high school?
Lower.
Are you still there?
Yeah,
What grade are you in?
I'm my senior year.
All right. I'm gonna give you a question that's gonna get you in trouble on Monday. Who is your favorite teacher?
Ooh.
I would go with elementary school if I was you.
No, I'm gonna say Mr. Polo, and he's very adamant in the way he shows. Like he's very into the way he shows and like the way he does algebra and that stuff. And
So you're a mathematician,
no, that's
Okay.
the thing. I
That's-
don't like math at all.
and he
but
makes it fun, and he makes
yeah,
it something.
he makes
doesn't
it simple.
And where do you see yourself in 15 years from now?
A pro boxer.
A pro boxer. So does he have it in? He looks strong. So listen, we're going to get out of y'all's way. We're going to let you kind of show to everybody out there what we do. And I want to just say good luck. All right. Remember this face when you become a police officer, and remember this face when you become a professional boxer. And how about a round of applause for the Higginbottoms? Thank you, guys, so much. So why don't you kind of head on down, and then we need to do something with this mic because I don't think that would be a definite knockout. But hey, Josh, thank you very much. Man, Lunch with Lynch is in your corner. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy some boxing live from Rio Grande, New Jersey. Go ahead there. Come on, everybody, make some noise. Hit him with an upper. Hit him with a roundhouse. Josh, what are some terms? Don't get knocked out. Don't get knocked out. I know one term. Duck. Duck. This is better than Rox'em, Box'em. Panama, how they doing over there? Like what you're seeing? Great. Kind of, what are they doing? They're doing what they're supposed to do. All right. They're doing a good job of it. How tired are these guys right now? They starting to get a little sluggish, or are they just physically fit? They're just warming up. accidentally knock the guy out standing on the ring. Just one.
Listen, we'll catch it.
We'll just do a fundraiser. Save John's Jaw project. Hey, there's people in this town that might like to see this jaw wire. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. Seconds. Juan and Jesse Garcia, they are not related, but they sure look like brothers to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Let's get it! Before we go, I know I'm not on the other mic, but how you feeling? Good. You tired? No. You're tired? Well, you go to college. You go to high school. Hey, great job. Tell you everybody at home, round of applause for these two great jobs. All right, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? How awesome was that? You know, before we get to our next entertainer, I do want to take a moment to talk about some people that we have helped in the past through the Lunch with Lynch Foundation. Hurricane Canaan Ware. Canaan Ware is a young man who bravely fought cancer, died at a very, very young age. He is such a beloved young man in this community, his mom, his dad. They have chose to continue to remember Canaan by creating his foundation, Hurricane. Hurricane does wonderful things. They do a lot of things at CHOP and different hospitals that help children fight cancer just like he did. Jenny Farnan Robinson, another local girl here from Cape May County who passed away way too early in her 20s. She's left us. She's a great guardian angel in our community, and her family has kept the spirit alive. We started a foundation where, through the Lunch with Lynch Foundation, where we did scholarships every year, and we gave anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 in scholarships. But the family wanted to take hold and kind of step it up a notch, and step it up a notch is what they have done. And the Next Gen 30, Google that. Another great organization that is worth a donation, and let them, see what you can do to help them, because they do some wonderful things in the community. And Nikki Carty is a young lady who also passed away too young. She was in college, and we do a small program. It's called Nikki's Wings, and we had raised some money where we help Nikki with when we know of other families struggling, we give them Wawa cards. So three organizations that has touched my heart, because I've been a part of those families that have helped them in this community. So my heart, they're here with us. This makes it easy when you have someone like Jenny and Nikki and Kanan in the room. All right, next up is Honey, I'm Homeless, and there's nothing homeless about this next artist. He's another fine leader in our community. He's always smiling. Unfortunately, I think he likes the New York Yankees, and I think you'll understand. I don't think I've ever have seen him in a Phillies hat. But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Honey, I'm Homeless.
Yeah. Had to end with that, didn't you? All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Brandon. I'll play a couple songs for you. And, getting that? Check, yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, once again, give it up for those kids that just boxed. That was awesome. Give it up for them. We also have a band called Ill Rendition, and they're going to play next. And then Colt Tide. So give it up for everyone for being here and supporting, and all the people that are donating at home. Give it up to all of them for doing that. That's really important. Thank you. And make sure you go and donate, and the link is below on the stream, I believe. So you can definitely check that out. And I'm going to play a couple songs for you.
Take the screw in a weekend all alone. 16 bits and a bottle of gin, do enough to keep me warm. Time is running short and my charts have all run out. In my mind, safe inside, but you still have your doubt. Can't pretend to be a warm embrace. The scar reopen every time I see your face. Your curves haunt me up and down this street. But I will always regret now whipped at your feet. When I whipped at your feet, well, since I wish the train would come and put me in my place, like an extra in a foreign film, name without a face. 19 years old and I'm still afloat, the punchline of a running joke. Not to do any tennis sleep, but not to do any artist week. That's me, that's me, that's. Can't pretend to be a warm embrace. Feel the scar reopen every time I see your face. Your curves hunt me up and down this street. But I will always regret when I whipped at your feet. Now whipped at your feet, well, now whipped at your feet. Now whipped at your feet. And there's thoughts I've had that have no aim. There's angels pouring gasoline. Devil's here to douse the flame. Devil's here to take my name. I let you breathe there. Don't intend to keep you breathing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again, go to that link and donate right now. I'm not sure what the number we're at is, but it can definitely be about 10 times more than it is. So click that button. I'm going to play another song for you. Find friendship in a bottle, find solace in a can. Your friends are all still in the back of the fridge. Now you're left with the taste of betrayal and heartache tonight. Maybe one day when you're lonely, you will hang out in your stack. 'Cause it's fun when you're 17, not so fun when you're 23. And now you're burnt out on life. I'm the bottle tonight, I'm the bottle tonight. From yourself, from everyone else, from yourself. You hear about your tour in Vietnam. Wanna hear about all the women that I took too long. So you came and made safe. Like you kinda wish all my friends were under. 'Cause it's fun when you're 17, not so fun when you're 23. And now you're burnt out on life. I'm the bottle tonight, I'm the bottle tonight. From yourself, from everyone else. From yourself. 'Cause it's fun when you're 17, not so fun when you're 23. And now you're burnt out on life. I'm the bottle tonight. Whew. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for the end of the night because I was promised we could have a Royal Rumble with all the performers at the end. And, all right, I think two left? Yes, we're trying to find the steel chairs, and then we're going to get in the cage match after this, so stay tuned. All right. Here's another song of mine. Nope, I'm going to pick a different song. So your mother always told you not trust a man with blue eyes. Here to tell you that she is right. I could be trusted as far as I could be thrown. I said to you that night, and you told me that you knew. If my heart is still attached, would you call it broken? And if I feel my lungs collapse, will it still give me one less reason to feel my insides rotting out? Never-ending dream that won't come true. Give me one last kiss. I promise you'll regret it, like I regret everyone I've ever met. 'Cause I've lost what you have stolen. You still are my last regret. You have my heart in 7 pieces and box under your bed. You're the best friend you'll ever lose, and the brightest eyes you'll wake up to. And you never believe the words I said. Look into those bright blue eyes, feels like a dream I've had before. You were just another lie. If my heart is still attached, would you call it broken? And if I feel my lungs collapse, will it still give me one less reason to feel my insides rotting out? Never-ending dream that won't come true. Give me one last kiss. I promise you'll regret it, like I regret everyone I've ever met. 'Cause I've lost what you have stolen. You still are my last regret. You have my heart in 7 pieces and box under your bed. Give me one last kiss. Promise you'll regret it. I regret everyone I've ever met. Thank you. Okay. Sweet. There we go. Oh yeah, what's up, man? I'm gonna play a new song. I'm putting out an album called Remission Impossible. You can find that out in stores soon. But in the meantime, go check that link. And definitely share this video. Tune in with your friends. And this song is called Entanglement. Matching my own bedpost. I'm so tired of throwing up. My mind races in the winter fog. I'm so ashamed of growing up. And now you're gone. I'm so tired. Sing along. So exhausting being admired by myself. We rattle on about our past lives. I sit and wonder who I've been. I'm swimming through the Malafors. It's one man's trash, it's another man's dead horse. And now you're gone, and you're so tired. Sing along. So exhausting being admired by yourself. Tuck me in. Tell me stories with these pages and my pen. Write me something that I'll read over again. So tuck me in. Tell me everything about you while I slip into this coma. And now you're gone. And I'm so tired. Sing along. So what it being dead. Thanks. Am I allowed to do cover songs? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Oh, all right. I'm going to do a song from one of my favorite bands. Oh, yeah, do that. All right, here's a song. She grabs a magazine, she packs her things and she goes. If anybody ever had a heart, well, it wouldn't be alone. She goes, she's been here too few years to feel this soul. Smokes his cigarette, stays outside till it's gone. Funny how he couldn't see it all till she grabbed up her coat. She goes, she's been here too few years to be gone. And we always It'll be good to go away someday. Even if there's nothing there to make things change, if it's the same for you, I'll just hang. Trouble understand. She got reasons he don't. Funny how he couldn't care at all till she burned all her notes. She goes, she's been here 2 few years to take it all in stride. And it's much too young to let her go. And we always say it'll be good to go away someday. But if there's nothing there to make things change, if it's the same for you, I'll just same for you. I'll always say, I'll always. It'll be good to go away. Things don't work out like they think, and there's nothing there to ease this sick, nothing there to make things change. If it's the same for you, I'll just hang. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do one more? All right. I'm gonna do another one. Do another cover song. Anyone that grew up in the 90s will know this one. I'm only pretty sure that I can't take anymore. Before you take a swing, I wonder, what are we fighting for? When I say out loud, I want to get out of this. I wonder, is there anything I'm gonna miss? I wonder, how's it gonna be when it goes down? And how's it gonna be when you're not around? And how's it gonna be when you found out there was nothing between you and me? 'Cause I don't care, how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? Where we used to laugh, there's a shouting match. Sharp as a thumbnail scratch, a silence I can't ignore. Like the hammock by the doorway we spent time in. It's empty, I don't see lightning like last fall, and it was always about to hit me. I wonder, how's it gonna be when you don't know me? How's it gonna be when you're sure I'm not there? And how's it gonna be when you found out there was nothing between you and me? 'Cause I don't care, how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be when you don't know me anymore? How's it gonna be? Wanna get myself back in again. The soft dive of oblivion. I wanna taste the salt of your skin. The soft dive of oblivion. Oblivion. How's it gonna be? You don't know me anymore. How's it gonna be? How's it gonna be
How's it gonna be? How's it gonna be?
Thank you very much. All right, that's it for me. Thank you, guys.
No. Hang for a second. Let me loosen this up a little bit. Well, I should be able to loosen this out, right? We'll let the professionals do that. Hey, man, you're awesome. You rocked it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Tell everybody, where exactly are you from?
I'm from Wildwood, New Jersey. Actually from Rio Grande originally, but in Wildwood now.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Cape May Tech.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, hopefully I never grow up, but in case I do, I definitely want to do what I'm doing with Jimmy at Atlantic Wave Studios and getting people and recording bands and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I was a little envious with the voice. I'm sitting here thinking, you, Brandon, should be the MC of this event. I like all right, everybody, let's make sure you press those buttons, make those donations, share. But I just want to say, hey, thank you. I know, everybody that is here tonight that's been a part of this have donated their time. And is there some places that you play, in and around the community?
We play at Bourré in Atlantic City sometimes, but we are trying to play locally. If any bar owners or anything are having original bands, we'd love to play down here for sure.
Awesome. If you're seeing this and you like what you're seeing, I'm going to recommend that you call 98.7 The Coast and ask for Jim, and Jim can. I really want to thank you for being a part of the show tonight.
Thank you.
And how about so everybody, you might be seeing all these kids running around behind us. They're not roadies, but they're the next best thing. They're Brittany's children, and it's awesome how you just played along. So that worked out well. We're in the middle of a set change, so we're going to have a little extra time, and I'm actually going to call someone up here that doesn't know I was going to call them up here. Carson, can you come up here for a second? Yep, where's Jimmy's oldest? Yeah. Come here, Carson, come here, and come with them. No, your brother's coming with you. All right, then you come. Just you come then. Come here. Your brother he has a lot of fun when he's in the background, right? Having a good time. Tell everyone your name.
My name is James.
And James, how old are you?
10.
And where do you go to school?
Margaret May's school.
And who's your teacher?
Miss Weiser.
And how do I know Mrs. Weiser?
Your wife is her sister.
Yep. So does Mrs. Weiser give a lot of homework? I heard she gives a lot of homework.
Not that much.
Not that much. So is your dad good at doing homework?
No.
Why don't you tell everyone who your dad is?
Jim Maschio.
And can you tell everyone why we're here today?
To help people that have cancer.
And why is helping cancer people with cancer important to you?
Because my mother had it. She had triple negative breast cancer, and I hope that other people with it have a better time with it than anybody else, than my mom had.
Yep. So your mom's an angel for you now, right?
Yes.
And I think that you do a fantastic job of making your mom proud up there in heaven, because you work really hard at school and you have a lot of friends and you help your dad and you're not shy, and whenever you're around me, you're a pretty cool kid. And do you think maybe when you get older, have you ever thought about maybe what you want to do?
Yes.
And what would that be?
I want to become a YouTuber.
A YouTuber. So you're kind of YouTubing right now, right? Now, who's this young man?
Miles.
And think Miles might say something for us today? Come here, Miles. So, Miles, how old are you?
4.
And do you go to school? Yes. And what's your favorite thing to do at school?
Play.
Play. Do you like to color? Okay. Do you read at school?
Yes.
What's your favorite book to read?
Doggies.
Doggies. What about kitty cats? You like kitty cats?
Yes.
What is your favorite animal in the whole wide world?
Lions.
Lions. You're not lying to me, right? No. So we're here honoring your mommy, right?
Yeah.
And are you having fun that we're all here?
Yes.
And your whole family's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many people are over there? What do you think? Like 500?
Yeah.
Yeah, 500. And you think they're proud of you up here talking?
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me the names of your other brother and your sister?
Carson and Paisley.
Now, Paisley can be a little shy sometimes, can't she?
Yeah.
Do you think Paisley would come over here and say hello?
No.
Why don't you ask her? Say, Paisley, come on over here. Let's chat. She's going over. There's a 20% chance that Paisley, come over here. Can you say hello to everybody? Paisley is so beautiful. She has beautiful blonde hair, and she's wearing pink, which was her mama's favorite color. And she's going to come on over. She has a friend helping her. So Aunt Macy helped you. So what is your name? Paisley. And how old are you? 33. And do you like to read? No. Are your brothers crazy? Absolutely. And if you could do something to make the world a better place when you get older, what would you want to do? Make everybody happy and laugh. So this is Paisley, and this is also why we're here. So it's not only just about what we're doing for Mary and Jamie, but it's also bringing support to the family. And when you have the power of community around you, it helps you cope. And this has been tough, right? It's been tough, but you're strong. You have a family that loves you. You have a community that loves you, and you're good roadies, right? Right? Woo! So what I would like to do, so I have a couple of really good friends out here so Mary Kane is unable to be with us here today just because, her battle with cancer is just kind of beginning and it takes a lot out of you. So Mary Walsh and Joe Catton, come on up. We'll have you, am I all right here or what do you want me to do? Am I good right here for the moment? Okay. So, Mary, here, let's sit here. This is kind of comfortable. I feel like I'm Dick Cavett. Here, sit on over here. Come on, Ed McMahon. Here's Wildwood Catholic. So, Mary, something about Mary. Mary, I've known you for a lot of years, which isn't, we've known each other a lot of years. Tell everybody where you just retired from.
I retired from Wildwood Catholic High School.
And how long had you been a teacher over there?
23 years.
And what was your greatest accomplishment? I'm going to give you a chance to think about this as I say. You got it? Okay.
My greatest accomplishment was going to take AP courses and teaching AP for college credit for fine arts in sculpture, drawing, and painting.
And listen, you do remarkable work. You really do. I love the stuff. I love that I've been involved with you guys for forever. My favorite thing is I love this gig I always did for the high school. I've been a volunteer fundraiser / activities with the school for 5 generations of students, meaning they got 8th grade ninth grade to graduation. Right. Thanks to Bo Belasco and their kids got me in there. But until COVID, I had a nonstop streak of doing what?
Mr. Wildwood Catholic Judge.
I was a Mr. Wildwood Catholic Judge, and I was fair and tough and honest. Mary, just quickly, you yourself had your own battle, did you not?
Yes, I have metastatic breast cancer, which is stage 4 cancer. There's no cure for it. And I'm in treatments now, and I'll be in treatments for life.
Well, Mary, there's a lot of love for you. The greatest thing about being a teacher is that you mold minds every day. And I know, I mean, the Mary Walsh fan club is humongous because the art teacher is always the coolest teacher, first of all. And, you know, here we are, we're surrounded by arts here today with what we're doing. And you've seen your kids become doctors, lawyers, you know, lawn care operators, you name it. They've made you proud, have they not?
Very proud. They're an awesome group of kids. I love my kids.
And they certainly love you. Now, Joe, you have kind of a little bit of a relationship with the school. What was your relationship?
I graduated from there in 1980. And I'm I'm the president of a nonprofit, Safe Wildwood Catholic Incorporated, which we started back in 2010 to raise money every year to keep the school going.
And you guys have done an amazing job with that. If people don't know, what happened was the diocese literally just kind of cut the school and said either you self-fund or you go somewhere else. So you guys, do you have like a kind of a budget that you guys have to hit every year with your fundraising?
As much as possible.
As much as possible. That means whatever they can get. You're also retired police officer from North Wildwood, and you kind of have a second little gig, and that gig is something when you retire, I want that job, and that is?
I'm the school security officer at Margaret Mace, and I see the Mashio kids every morning. They come right past me, come in the door, and say hi. Awesome kids.
Yeah, that's been a lot. You've had a lot of Mashios walk through that, generations of them. Mary Kane, was she a teacher when you were at school there?
I was just thinking about this on the way over. I mean, Mary Kane is such a strong personality and such a figure for Wildwood Catholic that I think she actually taught me. Now, she's only a couple years older than me, but I mean, that's the way I feel. She's been there forever, and I mean, if she's been so many things. She is so many things to so many people, especially the students. I mean, she's a mother, she's a sister, she's a mentor, she's a traveler, she's everything. And I think her and Mary Walsh, I mean, as far as the school goes, I'm pretty sure they use the high school address as their home address because they're there. They were there all the time. Mary Kane, she's there all the time. And there's so many kids that she's mentored through the years, and there's so many things that she's done throughout the years that she's been there. With regards to helping people. And whenever there was an event, or whenever there was some sort of fundraiser or organization that had to be attended, Mary Kane was there. And now, now it's coming back. And the community, it's our turn to help her and to help Jamie and to honor the memory of Brittany Mashio. So I think, now it's her turn to sit back and we'll help her. And that's what's got to be done.
Comes around, goes around. And in education, the go around has to be huge. And in a situation like this, I strongly believe through my Catholic roots is that God puts the right people in the right place at the right time for the right reason. And we all are kind of that right people right now. Mary, you and Mary are two peas in a pod. I wish I knew how many times I tag you on a post that's meant for her and call you Mrs. Kane. I need to call her Miss White. And you guys do a few things. Like there's so many little fun facts about Mary. Throw us a couple.
All right. Can I like a microphone. Not going to lie. And you've been hawking this microphone, John.
It's all yours.
All right. So, yeah, fun facts about Mary Kane. So, she's a lifer here in Cape May County. She was born at Burdett Tomlin Regional Hospital, for those of us who have been around for a little while. Her dad was a manager for the Ramagosos for Casino Pier and Sportland Pier back in the day. And her mother worked at Marine National Bank, which any local on the island knows all those places and names. She's been working at Wildwood Catholic for a long time, like more than 30 years. Mary Kane, when I started working there, she ran the Europe trips. And my first year there, once I realized, all these kids were so excited about going to Europe, I showed up at her door one day and I said, Miss Kane, if you ever need a chaperone. And I've been chaperoning trips with her I was trying to figure out today, I think about 15 years I've done European trips. I had some breaks in there because of treatments and being sick and life and things, but she's taken over 800 kids from Cape May County to Europe, all through Europe. Now, a lot of people would say to us, "You're crazy, we're taking teenagers to Europe." She's taken over 800 Cape May County kids to Europe, all over the place. And there was one student very special to her, Brendan Borak, who died from cancer when he was a student at Wildwood Catholic. And for she was one of the founding board members for Brendan's Fund. And she ran the Spirit Walk, and worked with the Beef and Beers and the surf things. And she's helped so many kids, little kids in Cape May County, and families with kids with cancer over the past 20 years. She ran, because I worked with them for a while, helping out the walk that they had at Wildwood Catholic, which she says is her favorite event for pediatric cancer in Cape May County. And that raised well over $300,000. And it was her favorite event because all the students from Wildwood Catholic helped her raise all that money. So there's a couple Mary Kane fun facts for you.
That's awesome. And Mary, but let me just double check with the crew, because we're going a little longer in this segment, just because, as you can see, we're doing a pretty big shift change over here. What kind of timeline? You still need us to kill some? Couple minutes. All right. I'd like to say to Mary Kane, I know she's watching this, that you're such a beloved individual in this community, and you've taught everybody. I hope those of you that are watching this will donate. I don't know where we are with donations. My phone is doing the Instagram feed. My goal when Jim and I were going to start this, he said, "What's the goal?" I said, $5. So, as long as we're over $5, it's a success. But we're only a success today is if you give. And, there hasn't been a lot of beef and beers. There hasn't been any. There hasn't been any events. So I hope that maybe you might take this, as your opportunity to think about maybe where you are in the community, and that we've made it through a pretty rough storm. Hope that we're in the process of starting to get back to normal in a way or another, which we're going to be doing this event again. So, if you're looking at your screen, share this for us, because the next two bands that are coming on are going to be rocking it. The first two were just kind of a little mellow, a little acoustic, but we're going to rock it, man. We got these guys behind us from Atlantic City that they're just they drove down. We're going to cover their tolls. I'm going to give them toll money, but $150. So I got Vicky. I need $3. How many cars do y'all have? One. Hey, Vic. I want to be in that vehicle. And they're down here. They're donating their time. They gave up a gift. They're supposed to open for. Was it Justin Bieber? You told me you were opening up for tonight.
Yeah, Spice Girls, Justin Bieber.
Spice Girl, Justin Bieber, and also that was. Hey, we're at $2,985. I know. I got another $500 in my pocket, another $250 in my pocket. I know we also have some money on, these are our Jennifer Stratz, Stephen Del Monte, Sean Haggerty, Kimberly Maschio, Lauren Ware, there's, oh my gosh, the Ruppoltz family who we love you. Megan Irwin, Anonymous. Oh my gosh, Anonymous. Anonymous is with us. We love you, Anonymous. So this is phenomenal. We need you to continue to give. My goal was $5,000. So it's funny, when I do Freeze-A-Palooza last time we did it, we raised $70,000. But I'm also on a bar, doing auctions, doing things. And it's a good time. The bike ride, the whole 9 yards. Anyone that likes, shares, posts, donates, whatever, everybody's name gets into a hat, and I got probably 25 prizes that we're giving away and some different things. So this is exciting. I don't know if I'm still am I still killing time? Do you want me to kill? Yep. So I'm still killing. Joe, how many years were you a police officer?
25 full time, and then I was a seasonal officer for like 4 summers before that.
And policing has changed, just the whole mentality of where we are. And, I listen, we're America. We do things right, find a way to make things right. I know that everything that this country is going to get back on track and be like we need to be, and be the proudest country. I mean, red, white, and blue. You see it all around this building in here. I thank you for your service. I think anyone who wears a uniform, from a postman to a fireman to whomever, they're heroes in our communities, and I certainly love that. Mary, trying to think of something to ask you. What? Here we go. The show, ladies and gentlemen.
He likes to talk the microphone, not me. But so, fun fact: Joe was on the European trips with us as well, and he's done. I was asking him, how many times have you gone with us? It was me, Mary, and Joe taking kids to Europe. But I loved taking Joe to Europe because one time we were in an elevator going up the Eiffel Tower. I got a million stories. But I think Chrissy Casiello was on this trip. Did you go to France with us? Yes. Yeah. Oh, I do remember that. We got a million stories. But anyway, we're standing on an elevator in the Eiffel Tower, and me and Mary are the moms. And so I'm going around, what did you get? What did you buy? The girls are showing me, oh, I got my mom this, got my mom that. And Joe comes up to me, sidles up to me, goes, Mary, the guy in the elevator, there was a guy in the elevator scoping us girls out because he wanted to pickpocket us. And I never saw it. Have a cop on your trip. Always take a cop with you when you go to Europe. Because, man, he was on that guy, and that guy left as soon as he could because he knew Joe was all over him.
Teaching. How long did you teach over there at Wildwood Catholic Academy?
23 years.
And your story is local as well.
Oh, St. Anne's, Wildwood Catholic, Rowan. Well, yeah.
If you could sum up your teaching career in one word, right? In one word, because I am correct that this is your first year that you have not been at the school, correct?
Yeah, I was in school till October, and it was just too much with all the treatments. It was just too much. I couldn't do it anymore. I physically couldn't do it anymore.
Well, I try to give you some time to think of that one word. What's that one word?
Oh, love. There's so much love in that building. So that's my one word.
There is a lot of love. How great is it when you're just out on the street and you see your students?
Oh, I love it. That's why I walked in and told Chrissy. I'm like, oh, Chrissy. I love seeing them just out in the world and doing things, and she's doing great things, and in the arts, too.
She really is. And, you weren't here earlier when Josh was talking about No Limits Academy here, is that it's sense of family in here. It's just not about the athletic aspect about it. It's mind, body, and soul. And, when you see someone like Chrissy, who we've all literally watched grow up, her and her brother John, who her brother does great things in our community. That it just I know through my Lunch with Lynch Foundation, with what I do, Mary, I started the program 14 years ago with pre-K, and those pre-K students are graduating this year. So Lunch with Lynch now has had. It's almost like I've had Millie, this young lady Millie, who was kind of like my inspiration for starting the foundation. She's graduating this year, so we're really excited about that. Joe, had you not taken a job in law enforcement, you ever thought like maybe what another career path might have been?
I'd have been behind you playing something. That was when I was growing up. My thing was I wanted to be a musician, so I played the saxophone and a few other instruments, but. Then I did a smart thing, which a lot of people should do, especially the young people. I listened to my father when he said, this is what you should do. He goes, become a police officer, you'll have a pension, you can retire in 25 years, and then you can go do something else. So I listened to my father, and everything worked out well.
Well, I mean, these guys are really awesome. Could y'all use a retired police officer in the band? Retirement plan. You could play police cover music. Bang. That's why I work at the convention center. I'm not a comedian with all that. So guess what? We got a thumbs up. So ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm going to ask you one more time, share those links, make a donation, $5. They add up, and we would really appreciate it. I want to thank you guys for coming out and speaking. Mary, we love you. I know you're watching. She's beaming. She's overwhelmed with the power community. And just everybody say a prayer for Mary. Say a prayer for Jamie. Say pray for anybody that's kind of in a way that deserves a prayer. And I tell you who doesn't deserve a prayer, because these guys are awesome. I've heard them before. I love listening to them. Again, they're up from the Atlantic City area. Put your hands together for the one and the only Il Rendition, everybody. Knock it out, guys. Have fun. $1.50 is coming your way.
Check it out.
Swap that cable out from the one that's on
Oh, check. This is the sound of my voice. Check. You're doing great. Check. I think I'm good up. Yeah, I can hear myself here.
I don't need a mic.
No?
I really don't.
Are we good?
What is up? We are Il Rendition from Atlantic City. Doing fine now. Thanks for asking. We're out of time now. right now in this fire. Not your name to make you wow. You're posting all this stuff that makes you wanna screw a chop. Trading the young man, you better fact check. Posting all this shit that makes you wanna think in seconds. What am I gonna do? Steady busting up in this beat with your point of view. What am I gonna do? Sharing all the shit that makes me wanna belly do. You're talking shit on me. You're clogging up with me. I'll press the date. I'll see you in the real world someday. Until then, we're not Facebook friends. Share selfies, looking for likes, yeah. You face yourself with all the buttons other people push. You stupid hater, get on my feet now. Turn them not to be so smooth and all I'm run. What am I gonna do when you're steady busting up in the street with your point of view? What am I gonna do? Share all that makes me wanna belly Tuesday. You're talking shit on me. You're clogging up with me. I'll press the date. I'll see you in the real world someday. Until then, we're not Facebook friends. She's living in a world that wasn't always cold to her. She misses long nights where she could go out, be herself, be free. Stuck up in a room, alone with all the gloom. Time's a busy now and she's kicking out the boss. Everyone is gone, memories on the lawn. Falls back on her thoughts, wonders where it all went wrong. She's back, stay with me. She's back. Everything she loves dissolves. It's too much to take to be left alone with the thoughts inside her head. Everyone she loves all leave. Now she's all alone. With decisions, this wasn't her vision. She had us like sad on love. Need to admit it, and I said admit it's not always what she's looking for. This wasn't in the plan, looking for romance. What's it gonna be next? She's running out of time. Things are passing fast, she feels she's going blind. Weeks turn into months, and the months turn into years. She's back, stay with me. Everything she loves dissolves. It's too much to take to be left alone with the thoughts inside her head. Everyone she loves all leave. Now she's all alone.
Thank you. That was a brand new one called All Alone. We're going to slow it down here a tick and play a love song. Good love? Took the time to get to know you. I even remembered your name. Bought you flowers, girl, on Valentine's Day. But it was all done for nothing without your love tonight. Without you, without you, without your love tonight. Brought you heaven and hoped you'd look my way. But one glance from you and my words just slip away. Words can fall short of what I need to say. You can have your pride with mine all the way. For your good love tonight. It's all I'm ever thinking of ever since the day we met, yeah. Good love, your good love tonight. It's all I'm ever thinking of ever since the day we met, yeah. To wake up slowly, lying next to you. There is nothing that I would rather do. I'd wipe the morning, girl, from your tired eyes. A life without you, I would rather die. For your good love tonight. It's all I'm ever thinking of ever since the day we met, yeah. Good love, your good love tonight. It's all I'm ever thinking of ever since the day we met, yeah. Love, your good love tonight. It's all I'm ever thinking of ever since the day we met, yeah. Good love, your good love tonight. It's all I'm ever thinking of ever since the day we met, yeah. Your good love, good love, good love. Your good love. Good love, good love. That was a love song. That was called Good Love. That's a newish song. I think we got time for one more. Thank you to everybody involved with this. Thanks everybody for playing. Let's give it up one time for everybody who's actually fighting against this terrible disease right now. They're the real fighters. It's good to be a part of this too. This one hits home. My mom's a 2-time survivor of breast cancer, so I always love to try to do what we can with the band to help out. So this is really cool. Thank you guys for having us. Got a new man and he calls her boo. He could never love the way that I do. Just out on the town, getting around. Still turns a smile into a frown. A baseball bat feels good upside my face. Don't know why she's still showing up at my place. Cause she says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me me every day. Move on and it's time to be gone. Still get the sense that something's wrong. Claiming she don't care, but I hear it everywhere. Her lies are making me tell the rest. Still hearing my name dragged around in the mud. Wouldn't you know that this is just my luck? Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. She should be moving on from me, but I guess it's not that easy. She should be moving on from me, but I guess it's not that easy. Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. Says I'm a loser anyway. She tried to kill me every day. We're Ill Rendition from Atlantic City. Thank you guys so much.
We're doing good. All right. Hey, guys, thank you so very much. We appreciate it. And you said your mother is a survivor? Yeah. 2 times. 2 times. Well, send her love from us down here in Cape May County. And, you know, I got to get at least one photo here. Let's go. Well, we'll go a little, it's a good look. A little pink. Maybe let's to show you how I'm an equal opportunist sweater. So thank you guys. Seriously, you rocked it up here. So we're going to be coming up with Cult Tides here real soon, which is we're really excited about. They're going to be releasing 6 songs. All of the songs were written and produced by Jimmy and the band. And, you know, it's just been a little remarkable ride. Do you have a second, Jim? I know you're kind of in between sets here. You know, when I had your sons up here, I really was going to talk to them now, but I'm not even going to try to ask you any questions. Okay. I'm just going to give you this microphone, and I want you to tell. Here, let's go with pink for you here, right? Brittany would love that. Let everybody know why we're here. why today's important to you. I've told you this many a times, and a lot of people in our community. We loved your wife. She was a child of our community, a child of the Wildwoods. And, I mean, how beautiful of the children do you have? How comforting is it that your whole family is unfortunately sitting outside because of social distancing, and they're doing a great job of that. But, you know, just take a moment and let everybody know why we're here.
Hi. So the reason we're here tonight is first and foremost to honor Britt. After Britt passed, which tomorrow is a year to the date, which is why we picked this weekend to honor her. And we were all really close with Britt, who are in the band. Me, Steve, and Bobby. We worked really hard on these songs, Sean as well. And we really wanted to honor her in a way that we love, doing something that she loved to see us doing, doing something that, I would just sit there for hours at a night, and we would sit in the living room, and I'd just play guitar and sing, and it was something that we did, So I felt the best way to honor her was to write her a record, which it is out now. Everybody could listen to it. It's out on all streaming download platforms. Came out today. And thank you, everybody who has listened to it. I want to really thank everybody also who has helped us along the way. Big shout out to Mike Kudis and, of course, you and the whole community in Cape May County. Real big help. But like I said, the reason I'm here and the reason that we're all here are many different reasons, but they all kind of come to one. And I wanted to honor Britt in a way that I felt I could do it best, and that's by making music, making art. And I also wanted to, in the best way that I could, give back to a community that really helped me and my family when we needed it most. And I also wanted to help some folks who were going through a similar situation. And that's why we picked Jamie Miller and Ron Miller, and as well as Mary Kane, for the first Britt's Pink Hair project. And the hopes of tonight, between you and me, putting all of us together, and everybody who's been outstanding with helping, of course, John Cadity with Behind the Beautiful, Brandon Smith with Honey I'm Homeless, standing back there behind the board now because we're all just switching off roles. He's going to show us his octopus arms while we're on, because the whole entire crew just went to one. And, of course, the guys in Ill Rendition coming down from Atlantic City to play. Cancer has affected all of us in a lot of different ways, and I think that's a big reason as to why it was no problem asking any of these guys to help out for this. And everybody's been donating their time, and I really appreciate that, because it all comes to one big major cause, and that's helping people in need. And I feel like tonight, I feel like Britt's here with us. I also feel like anytime that we're all together in a room, I feel like she's with us. And it's been a long year. But I know she's here. I know she's here with us, and I know she's watching over us. And I think it's great that everybody came out to help out and stand up for something that we all love and a person that we all love. And that's in honoring Brittany Maschio.
And James, come here. How this community has rallied behind you since you've come home. We've all fallen in love with your kids and all, but how about the man James is growing into? How proud are you of James?
I tell him all the time that he's the strongest dude I know, going through what he's been through. And I tell him all the time that I know what I'm going through. I couldn't imagine what is going through him or his brothers and sisters' heads. And he's been the strongest person through all of this. And even when I start to tear up, he comes up to me and asks me if I'm okay. And that this kid's got a big heart, and he means well. And he's going to grow into a really strong man. He's already showing it. So that's how I feel about James. He's been one of the strongest people in keeping me grounded through all of this too. And he looks damn good in pink.
He does. He does. So, James, I'm going to need you to help me fill a little bit of time here because we're going to let your dad get ready and finish out tonight. So, how proud are you? Here, I guess we got to make sure that you can be seen with that pretty pink hat you're wearing. How proud are you of your father?
I'm really proud.
What are some of the qualities that he instills into you to make you a better person? Is that a hard question?
No. He tells me to work as hard as I can all the time.
And do you do that?
Sometimes.
Okay. Do you feel like you're a role model to your brother and sisters?
Yes.
And what about when you look over there and you see your family and they're all smiling at you and they love you? What kind of feeling does that give you?
I get nervous.
You get nervous. So do I. But, you know, today is special. So a lot of people today has been giving donations. Now, there's been times where our community did that for your mom. And your mom was like one of the coolest ladies I knew. And I'll tell you a little story about your mom. So I do a big Christmas toy drive every year. And we take of over 100 children at Christmas Eve. We deliver, we get toys, pump them, we deliver them, and it's like the coolest thing in the world I get to do. I get to help Santa Claus. There's nothing better than being Santa's helper. Because you know what happens when you're Santa's helper? You get extra toys. So you ought to see my house at Christmas. And so one day I get a phone call from Walgreens in Rio Grande. And they said, hey, listen, one of our associates, we've been collecting candy for 6 months. People, when they check out, they'll buy candy. We have 5 humongous boxes, and there's someone at our store that recommended that we give this candy to you. And I said, who was it? And she goes, it's just one of our associates. Can you come over tomorrow and pick it up at 5 o'clock? So I go over there to pick it up at 5 o'clock. Guess who gave me that candy?
Who?
Your mom. Right? And that's the kind of heart she had. Your mom paid it forward and tried to help other people. And that's the one thing that I hope that people like me in the community will remind you of that. And she would wear some crazy hairdos, wouldn't she? What about you? What's your favorite color hair?
Blue.
Blue. Have you ever had blue hair?
Yes.
How old were you?
I was in kindergarten.
Okay. Was it a cool blue?
Yes.
Would you go to, you're what, 4th grade now, right?
Yes.
Would you go to 4th grade with blue hair?
Absolutely.
Hey, Dad, can he go home and get blue hair? What color hair is your dad's favorite color? What color would you love to see your dad wear?
Light red.
Light red. What about his beard? So if his head is light red, what color would his beard be?
Pink.
Pink. And should he put a message in it? Should he take like some black dye and write some kind of message in his beard?
If there was a message in the beard, it would say, I lit this on fire before.
That would be the great name of it. Do you ever see yourself being a band?
Yes.
Maybe that could be the name of your band. I set my beard on fire, Daddy. Now, who else is in the band that you know?
Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob. Now, how is Uncle Bob? Is he a pretty cool uncle?
Yes.
What's the coolest thing that he does?
A lot of parties.
A lot of parties. Even because he has a baby, right?
2.
2. And he still does a lot of parties?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And then his answer is like, yeah. Who else is in the band?
Steve.
Tell me something that I don't know about. You know, Steve's a pretty cool guy. He's kind of pretty mellow, don't you think?
Yes.
Have you ever seen him yell or get mad?
No.
Neither have I. Tell me something cool about Steve. This is what we call killing time. I hope there's some of y'all out there even watching this. I'm out of stuff. I mean, I can't believe Jamie is still here. Hey, how about green hair? You better say I love green hair. Hey, how about green hair?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because next year we're going to call it the Brittany Pink and Green Hair Project. He didn't get the memo. You know, what kind of thing? Or, hey, look what color the cord is. Are we about ready? Have you ever introduced a band before? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you, if you're still out there with us, please, donations. Share this page. We're at the end. The next 6 songs that you're going to hear are 100% written and about his mother. Okay, so this is all for Brittany. I'm going to give you the microphone, and you're going to go ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce. And then
Hey, 1, 2.
So everybody, thank you. Thumbs up for kindness, and we've been having a good time so far. Thank you so much, everybody here. No limits, man. This is awesome.
It's coming out over there.
Josh and Caesar, it's unbelievable, and Allie's here, my sweet little buddy Allie. B,
C.
All right, so listen, you're going to get here with me. Get out of the ring, stand on the end.
How is everybody doing out there? I hope you're having...
How about it for Mr. Lynch? Say, how about it for Mr. Lynch? He's stuck. Josh?
Someone get him some help.
Our next fundraiser will be John Lynch's body.
Check. Hey. You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's coming out the other side.
It's my honor to introduce Colt Tide.
Woo! Check. Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey. 1, 2. I believe it's 2. Check. Hey. Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nothing. Anyway, first off, I want to say this set is completely dedicated to Britt. I know you're here with us. We all love and miss you. And this whole set's for you. This just seems like forever. Forever might be tomorrow. Tomorrow's filled with what we never had. In the beginning, I laughed at your problem. It seemed like nothing could make it any worse. As a matter of fact, seemed pretty dumb to me. Now looking back at my mistake, I should have done anything that it would take. But almost only counting horses in agony. Might not be as rich
second round it. So here's my life now. It's my confession. If we stick to this, what will we tell? The Fundraiser nightmares out control. If you're not here, I'm with, but without you. It's my life. It's my devotion. If we stick to this, what will we turn out? The Fundraiser nightmares might all come true. If you're not here, I'm with, but without you.
Yeah, it's a little bit there. It's good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. This song was written about our kids, James, Paisley, Carson, and Miles. It's called 4. Stay strong, guys. This is what this one's all about. Growing up means falling down. Pick yourself up off the ground. Times the world, it turns a little faster than you like for it to spin. Fires burn and days go by. Some burn out and end in time. But don't get discouraged, 'cause the sun eventually shines. Can you bake a cherry pie without a punch upon your eye? Pop would always tell me, don't take shit from anyone. In the fight, but don't you start unless it's coming from the heart. But don't get discouraged, 'cause the sun will eventually shine. And someday when I wake up, you'll be walking on your own. A cup of milk might turn to whiskey. I'll be there to make sure you don't step too far in. When you fall, I'll still pick you up till the day that I am dead. This song's called Diving Horses. Well, I can't say you. Thanks again for everybody who's donated, helped us give time, everything. Really means a lot to us. This next song is called Castles. It's been the longest day that I've ever had to endure. Well, you're kept inside of those castle walls all alone while I'm waiting for an answer or something. I just have to know it'll be alright. I can't control God's hands, but I know He can put up a fight. Broken hearts and shattered eyeballs secretly let go. Well, I'm stuck inside of this closet here with an almost dead cell phone. Got reception, perception, obsession. I am caving in. Stays like these, I wish I could solve the puzzle you've been given. Fixated on the problem, I couldn't see the light. Like a beacon covered up with demons, wings I find. It's hard to believe we'd ever see these days. Now they're here. I can only hope this too shall pass. Sounds of needles fall. Something I have verbal, I lie awake. Nothing seems to fill a space like silence. Stress in the quiet feels like I'm being tied down, tied down. Restless and depressive, I can't take these chills. I'm putting up my walls and I'll leave this room just to keep them still. Gibberish and ignorance from these lips. I can't form a goddamn thought tonight. Can you take everything else out of my monitor? Huh. Yeah. Sends on fader and click the bus on the right. Tutorials on how to do sound, people. It's okay. Brandon's actually just not familiar with this board, so it's kind of my fault. But this next song, this is a really special one. It's called Lost at Sea. Don't sweat it, man. It's all good.
are falling out of my dreams. The clock don't wanna work the way it used to, it seems. I know you're looking over us, but I wish that you could touch me or scream. 2 weeks of silence and regret, of things I wish we got and that we're never gonna get. And the minute hand gets slower every day. They say in due time the pain will start to go away. But every time I look, every time I see, I wanna see you staring right back at me. Another love song written by soulmates whose two hearts were lost, lost at sea. Time's my ocean. I hope there's a God. I hope that one day I can hold you in my arms. You know I've questioned faith, even more so now. It doesn't make sense why you had to go. I hope your soul found land, want you to be relieved. Don't pay no mind to my pain, baby, be free. Want you to be so happy, shine as bright as the sun. For them, for you, for me. But every time I look, every time I see you, I wanna see you staring right back at me. Another love song written by soulmates whose two hearts were lost. We used to sit up all night, smoke away the pain, laugh till we couldn't drive each other insane. Now I look for your hand, but it isn't there. It's clear every time I look, every time I see, I wanna see you staring right back at me. Another love song written by soulmates whose two hearts were lost, lost, lost. Every time I look, every time I see, I wanna see you staring right back at me. Another love song written by soulmates whose two hearts were lost, lost at sea. This is the last song off of Brittany. It's called This Part of Town. Sitting back home where they lay down roots, so ain't going on with her. Going back home to be loving in the South, no, love's in that little Jersey town. It ain't the type of loving that they had before. It's missing one thing. The brownie placed upon her head was taken by a foolish man who wanted her for him. They said respect you this part of this part of town. Mouth all along, fight you that came out on top, but that man he wasn't clean. Took her out dirty in the final round with blows to the knees. There's always a champion, a warrior on her own. beat him clean with a haymaker once. But the ref wasn't looking, and the air in the stadium fell to a gasping clutch. And the church bells rang a little longer that day. Saved by the big man who won. Must have had his fingers crossed the time of the shake, 'cause it ain't how things work in this part of town. For a message in a bottle, it hasn't been at the bottom of it yet. While he was stranded at sea, he perked up his gears and said, I hear a voice in the wind, and he just wants to hear a sweet voice again. Yeah! Well, the foolish man got away with the queen, did broke and brought it off in a flash. And his tears fell down from the broken man's eye, so that one day that he'd have her back. And if he had to fight a war and take the whole world down, he'd make it back to her on his own. Yeah, this world is unforgiving, but it ain't how things work in this part of town. This part of town. This part of town. Take it away, Sean. Sean Haggerty on guitar. Bob Mashio on drum. Steve Briggs on bass. He didn't think we were really going to do that. I'm Jim Mashio. We're Colt Tides. Here we go. Two, what's up, guys? Once again, Brittany's out right now. We got a couple more for you, because whenever we do a John Lynch event, he said to spruce it up, we'll have a little fun. Well, we got family here, we've got survivors here, fighters here, and this is a night to remember Britt, but it's also a night to honor everybody who's fighting out there, everybody who's dealing with a similar situation that we did. Britt, I know you're watching over us. I love you. I miss you. This song isn't on the record. It's coming out soon, but I wrote this one. It's about going to our favorite place on the Western Shore, and it's called Western Shore. Take me to the Western Shore. So I'm happy you're feeling this right now. I know you weren't perfect. She said, so for maybe just a little while, maybe we could feel perfect. I couldn't tell you what perfect is, but what perfect was. She said perfection is a state of mind, it's cut in half. We spent time laying out the groundwork for perfection to take its course. And I remember feeling perfect, but all good things must come to an end, like in love and hope and everything in between. So take me to the western shore. Well, I'm not alone in the world tonight. I'll take you every time with time less a factor. Fingers crossed that I am not just a passerby, bleeding out from the inside. I am, but time takes its toll. It's been a long, hard battle for my broken soul. And it's funny how they tell you that you're not alone until you need that helping hand. And when you find someone, you have to hold them in like the best drag you've ever had. Nicotine always seemed to give me the shake. So if I seem like I'm nervous, give me a minute. I wanna see how on my heart directs. Yeah, take me to the western shore, so I'm not alone in the world tonight. I'll take you every time with time less a factor. Cross it, I am not just a passerby, bleeding out from the inside. I am, but time takes its toll. It's been a long, hard battle for my broken soul. Yeah, take me to the western shore. Yeah, take me to the western shore. Yeah, take me to the western shore. Take me to the western shore, so I'm not alone in the world tonight. I'll take you every time with time less a factor. Fingers crossed that I am not just a passerby, bleeding out from the inside. I am, but time takes its toll. It's been a long, hard battle for my broken soul. Ooh, the way you treat me, sugar, it's so hard that I could die. Ooh, the way you treat me, sugar, I get so hard. Never go around, somebody in the middle, mama, just go south. Never go around, somebody in the middle, mama, just go south. The way you treat me, sugar, you know this is my behind. This man's got magic fingers. When you wanna make a movie, then you better commit. It's just ability, the reason that we're so thin. Sipping and dying, and the stories that are true. Secret to a good life, knowing when you're through. Black coat, white shoes, red hat, Cadillac. The boys are time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, red hat, Cadillac. The boys are time bomb. Now he got a flip, he got a good, he got a go, got a go. He's 21 years old, he's running numbers from the bar. He's made a peeping, he's getting deep in. Whenever not moving when you know that gets a beat. Black coat, white shoes, red hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, red hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Oh, time bomb. The river, then his statue beat low. His eyes above the crowd, she ain't strong. Knocking on the in that Cadillac is midnight, some roof is down. They shouting out the heroes saying the new king is good. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Boys a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Boys a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Boys a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. Boys a time bomb. Oh, time bomb. All right, we got one more, and this one's specifically just for Britt. It's one of her favorite artists of all time, which is funny because it was like, just like recently, that it became one of her favorite artists of all time. He's got tattoos all over his face. You probably know him. It's Post Malone. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Look good to turn around. Look who's upside down. Not be the bad guy now. Although I ain't too proud. And I couldn't beat it. Even when I tried. Could not believe it. We do this every time. Season change and I love when it goes. Feed the flame cause we can't let go. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away, not dare you to do something. Been waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away, let go. And I'm not a feeling that it's time to let go. Said so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, special, but it was just a say so, and I still hear the echoes. And I got a feeling that it's time to let it go, let it go. Season change and I love when it goes. Feed the flame, but we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, not dare you to do something. Been waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but you're running in circles. Run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. What I'm supposed to do? It's only me. Let it go. Season change and I love when it goes. Feed the flame cause we can't let go. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away, not dare you to do something. Been waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away. Thank you again, we're Cold Tides. Thank you for having us. No Limits Academy. Shout out to John Lynch, the Lunch with Lynch Foundation. 98.7 The Coast, 106.3 WJSE. And, of course, our friends over at the Music Stop are helping us out with a few sound things tonight. Once again, I'm glad. What's the final number, John? Do we have one? All right, once we unplug, we'll know. All right, thank you. Before we go, though, hold on.
I think tonight, all of our it exceeded all of our expectations. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to bring all the family up. Can everyone from the family come up? Let's since we hey Jeff, what feed are we working off? The floor or up top? I want to get a shot of everybody. I think what would be the best one to get? Right, so up top. And when I say family, I mean everybody. Our musical family, everyone. Let's Josh, you and your team, can you guys come up? Let's all Panama, come on down. Caesar, let's all. Want me to do? That might be a little better. Yep. Let's all get together. So we're at 4,600. Our goal was 5,000. I can tell you right now, we have exceeded the goal of 5,000. Come on in. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. The whole Machio family's here. Bill Edition. Where's Johnny at? Johnny's here. Get in. Everybody get in close because we're going to, this is more for prosperity. Everybody in. Everybody that's still tuned in, we want to say thank you. Tomorrow's a special but tough day for us all. But I think Brittany would be very proud of what her community. Oh my God. Man, you two look exactly the same from the back end. We got Josh. Everybody, can everybody get in here? Josh. Round of applause for Josh once again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And listen, I got a little something for you. It's going to be, come on around, come on. Something to just remember tonight by. I got a pink shirt. That's for you. I don't know how good we can see it, but it's Britt's Pink Hair Project, our Facebook-a-thon with today's date. It'll be our first of many of these events that are going to be a yearly event. And again, we're looking at this camera right here. Yep. Everybody look up there. Everybody give a thumbs up. And to anyone out there that has been watching this, maybe will watch it later, you can still donate. You can still share it. Know that the money that is raised tonight will go directly to two ladies in our community that needs the support and the love and the feel of the Power community. So how about on account? We just, everybody, no matter where you are, where you're seeing this or watching this, let's just look up into heavens because we know that Brittany's looking down on us, and we just let her know that we love her and we appreciate her gigantic wings that have lifted, throughout our community. We love you. And we love you, and we love your family. Thumbs up for kindness, everybody. God bless America. We live in the greatest place in the entire face of the earth. God bless America. Thank you, everybody. It's a wrap. Until next year. We could use a little more cowbell tonight. Not going to say anything, but thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our night out.